Hi, my name is Sally. I'm with Toy Elephant Photography. I'm going to go over a few more tips for beginner photographers. First, I'm going to go over a little bit about myself because I had a few questions asking who I am, where did I come from, and why am I doing this? Do I want to get YouTube famous? No. I don't want to get YouTube famous. I'm just making these videos to help other photographers, specifically beginner photographers, help push back past the struggle of starting a photography business. And I just see a lot of the same questions over and over again, and I want to be able to help more photographers faster instead of typing the same thing over again in the Facebook forums and whatnot, or Facebook groups. And I found that making videos are a lot more fun. I do them while my 17-month-old sleeps in the next room, right next to my home office. So I'm not trying to get some YouTube fame or anything like that. I'm not some big photographer. I just started my photography business and excelled very fast, and I want to impart some of those successful actions with you. Take it or leave it. If you have some advice that you want to give me that helped you, successful actions that helped you, please let me know about those. toyaelephantphotography@gmail.com. You have questions, same email. So I just want to help in general. Who I am, from Los Angeles, California, born and raised, moved to Nashville, Tennessee about 6 years ago. And for the last 3.5 years, I've been in business as a photographer. I've worked in Los Angeles since then with weddings in Los Angeles, weddings in Ohio, and Kentucky, in Alabama. So I've gone throughout different states around in Nashville, Tennessee, and just been doing good, and I'm doing well, and I want to help others with my successful actions. And here are some of my successful actions. We're going to go over some business tips, how to handle cancellations. Who loves cancellations? Not me. I want to punch him in the face. So if you hate cancellations, this is how you can be more cause over handling cancellations. It sucks. No one likes being canceled on, specifically when you're just starting out. It makes you feel like you need to give up. And if you honestly feel like you need to give up, and you're no good, and no pep talk is going to help, then you should just give up. I'm just kidding. You shouldn't give up if you really don't want to. You just push through it. Here are some tips to help you push through it. For free sessions to help build your portraits, do not schedule with someone you don't know. That's almost a guarantee. Sure, people that you don't know meet off Craigslist are going to show up. There are those people. But it's a lot of work to try to get those people. It's a lot of work to keep those schedules in, and it's just too much for too little. It just is. You want to schedule people that you know, that you trust, that you enjoy, and that can benefit from your photography. I first started with my roommate, who currently owns Monarch Clothing. She just started Monarch Clothing out of our home that we were renting, and luckily she's also a model. I mean, not everyone's going to have a model fashion designer living with them, but I did. She didn't cancel on me because we lived together. Every weekend we would go out and shoot a new thing. She would call some of her friends, she would do their hair and makeup, and we'd shoot more of her clothes. And that's how I developed a fashion portrait in the very beginning. And I started tapping into going to my church, because people in my church understand the value of helping people. I mean, I know people like to help people. So the more you have people that you know, that know you, that know what you're trying to do, and care about your survival, they're going to want to help you. Their chances of them canceling on you are very slim. So get those people. Go to your church, your school, people that you know. In general, I don't know what other types of things you might know people, but like work with people that you know, because they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well in life. And if you let those people know that keeping this portrait session is going to help with your photography career, they are now committed. They should be committed to helping them. Now you find people that you know, and it's getting down to the day. You want to call, make sure that they know that you're depending on them to help you out. Ask them, is there any reason that you're going to cancel? Any reason? Leave the door open. Like, if you need to cancel, you need to let me know right away so I can move to somebody else. Have someone on backup that might be willing, and have that backup come along, and you can shoot them afterwards. And always do a location that is close to you, or have them come to you. You don't travel out to them, because now you're dishing out a lot more exchange for someone that you're going to be doing a photo shoot for free. Maybe you have a neighbor that's graduating high school or graduating college. You want to do their portraits. It doesn't matter if you're a photographer that just wants to do weddings. You want to build a portrait to show that you are someone behind the camera that a potential client can trust. If you have any more questions on this aspect of cancellations, feel free to email me, toilevinphotography@gmail.com. Cancellations for when you're a little bit more advanced in your photography business and you are now getting paid clients and they're canceling or scheduling on you. Tip number 1, always get a non-refundable deposit. I do 25% non-refundable deposit to book. Get a PayPal so they can pay with credit card right away, or Square on your phone, the Square app on your phone. Yeah, deposit usually is the thing that kind of seals the deal, because they made a commitment. They know they can't get their money back if they cancel, and they're going to commit to you. If you want to take a step further, you get a call. Hi, I want to talk to you about your photography rates. You say, okay, great, what do you want done? You get communication with them a little bit more. You set up to meet in person. Don't go over rates on the phone. Meet them in person. If they're not willing to meet you in person, I'm kind of at the point right now in my business that if they don't really want to meet in person, that they're not a client for me, but they don't want to meet in person because they're too busy. See if they are willing to Skype. If not, I mean, you want to try to get them to show that their level of commitment. If their level of commitment is low, I'm not interested. But if you want to try to get their interest up, go for it. It's really up to you. However, getting a non-refundable deposit and meeting in person keeps a strong foundation there on not getting anyone to cancel on you. So we can go with that. If you have any questions on any of those, let me know. I know it's kind of like, well, that's all? That sounds easier. I'm struggling. I do that, but I'm struggling. Go ahead and send me an email. Contact me, toilevinphotography.com. Tell me exactly what you're doing, exactly what you're running into, and then I can give you specific advice, because chances are I ran into that as well. I'm just trying to keep my video under 10 minutes. So I hope my video has helped. If it's not, email me, toilevinphotography@gmail.com, and I will address your specific questions. Thank you.